Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the Euler's method. So actually Euler's method is derived from Taylor's method. Okay, so say the given ordinary differential equation is dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y, and the initial condition is y of x0 equal to y0. Okay, so now we are going to modify this equation as dy is equal to f of x comma y into dx. Please note the given ordinary differential equation, the given first order ordinary differential equation dy by dx equal to f of x comma y is modified as dy is equal to f of x comma y into dx. Now integrate this function. If you are integrating this function, we have to integrate dy with respect to y and dx with respect to x. So please note, integrating this equation gives integral. Please note, we have only one initial condition corresponding to x0, value of y is y0. So integrating the function from the initial value to the current value. The current value is variable, that is y corresponding to x. So integrating dy from y0 to y, that is equal to integrating f of x comma y dx from x0 to x. Okay, so what is the integration of dy? Integration of dy is y from y0 to y. So what is the value, final value? Y minus y0, right? So this integration is y minus y0, that is equal to integration x0 to x f of x comma y dx. Please note, we can't solve this one for a time being because f of x comma y is also a function of x. Okay, so left hand side we can solve. We can write it as y minus y0 equal to integration of f of x comma y dx from x0 to x. Okay, so now we can write this is y is equal to y0 plus integration f of x comma y dx from x0 to x. Y is equal to y0 plus integral x0 to x f of x comma y dx. Okay, so now please note, so this is the final thing that we derived shown in the previous slide, that is y equal to y0 plus integral x0 to x f of x comma y dx. Now we are assumed that for a small duration, that is if x is varying from x0 to x1, where the difference between x1 and x0, that is x1 minus x0, is very small. Please note, x is varying from x0 to x1, where x1 is very close to x0. Then we are assuming that f of x comma y is constant, and that is f of x0 comma y0. For a small duration, this value is not changing, it is constant, or dy by dx is constant. Okay, so with that assumption, we are assuming that, or we are replacing f of x comma y with f of x0 comma y0. Then we can write y is equal to y0 plus integral x0 to x f of x0 comma y0 dx. Means if x is very close to x0, we are assuming that this f of x comma y is constant. It is not changing. This quantity is not changing if x is very close to the initial value x0. Okay, so please note that one is an assumption. So if you are solving, if you are applying Euler's method, that assumption is very important. The x must be very close to x0. Otherwise we can't apply Euler's method, or if you are applying Euler's method, it will not be an accurate one, it will be an inaccurate one. So please note that. So please note, if f of x0 comma y0 is constant, then we can take this one to outside. Then what we have? We have integral x0 to x dx. After taking f of x0 comma y0 to outside, we have integral x0 to x ds. And what is that? It is x minus x0, right? So after solving this, we have y is equal to y0 plus x minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0. Y is equal to y0 plus x minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0, where x is very close to x0. Okay, so if x is very close to x0, then we can substitute a value for x, say x1. So if you are substituting a value x1 for x, where x1 is very close to x0, then what we can write? We can replace this x with x1, and if you are replacing x with x1, then corresponding y we have to replace. Y is replaced as y1. Okay, so that we are going to do now in this slide. So at x equal to x1, then we can write y1 is equal to y0 plus x1 minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0. We can write y1 is equal to y0 plus x1 minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0. So please note, Euler's method is not giving a function y of x, it is giving the value or values of y of x. By solving the ordinary differential equation, Euler's method is giving the value or values of y of x. It is not giving the function. Please note, in Taylor's method we can derive the function. We can derive y of x. But here we can't derive y of x. We can find the values of y of x. So at x equal to x1, y1 is equal to y0 plus x1 minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0, where you have to note one thing, x1 must be very close to x0. Is it clear, all of you? Okay, so now we are going to replace x1 minus x0 with, please note x0 is the initial value. So if you are finding x1, that one is the next value of x0. So then what we can write? We can replace x1 minus x0 with h. So if x1 minus x0 equal to h, for computation purpose only, if x1 minus x0 equal to h, then we can write y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. Okay, so this is Euler's method. y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0, where x0 and y0 are the initial condition. H is the difference between x1 and x0. x1 minus x0 is h. Okay, so we have y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. So please note down this equation. y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. Okay, so I told you, by using Euler's method we are finding the values of the function y of x. So here we have one value. If we have one value y1 corresponding to x1, please note y1 is corresponding to x1, then we can find y2 corresponding to x2. By using this x1 comma y1, we can find y2. Okay, so we can find y2, that is equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. Okay, so once we have x1 and y1, we can find y2, that is equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1, where h is x1 minus x0, that is also equal to x2 minus x1. Okay, so we are finding the successive periodic data. We are finding successive periodic data. So by using y1, by using x1 comma y1, we can find y2. Then by using, what is y2? y2 is the value of y of x corresponding to x2. So this is corresponding to x equal to x2. Okay, then by using x2 comma y2, we can find y3 corresponding to x3. What is y3? y3 is equal to y2 plus h into f of x2 comma y2. So successively we can find the value of y of x. So if you have a number of values of y of x, then by using interpolation method we can find y of x. Am I correct? So we can interpolate the function by using these successive values of y of x. That one is given by Euler's method. But please note that particular interpolated function will be an accurate one if the h value is very small. If h is something less than 0.001, then the corresponding interpolated function will be an accurate one, or the successive approximation will be an accurate one. Otherwise the inaccuracy will increase. Okay, so please note this is Euler's method. So what we did, we have the ordinary differential equation dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y. So that one is modified as dy is equal to f of x comma y into dx. Now that one is integrated. So we have integral y0 to y dy is equal to integral x0 to x f of x comma y dx. So from that we have y is equal to y0 plus integral x0 to x f of x comma y dx. So for a small duration, if that integration is very small, then we can assume that f of x comma y is constant. That is, we already have the value x0 comma y0, so we can assume it as f of, or we can replace f of x comma y with f of x0 comma y0. So we have y is equal to y0 plus integral x0 to x f of x0 comma y0 ds. So after solving this, we have y is equal to y0 plus x minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0. Now at x equal to x1, now we are going to substitute the value. So at x equal to x1, we have y equal to y1. That is, y1 is equal to y0 plus x1 minus x0 into f of x0 comma y0. Now we are replacing x1 minus x0 with h. So we have y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. So this is Euler's method. Once we have one value, that is y1 corresponding to x1, then we can find y2 corresponding to x2. That is, y2 is equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1, where x is equal to x2. So like that way we can proceed. So we are going to solve a problem by using Euler's method. So these are successive values. So please note, smaller the value of h, better is the value of yn plus 1. Means this one will be an accurate one if h is smaller. So now note down this question. Use Euler's method to compute y of 0.5 where dy by dx is equal to x square plus y square. The given ordinary differential equation is dy by dx is equal to x square plus y square, where the initial value is y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. Y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. So I think you noted down this question. So here take h is equal to 0.1. Take h is equal to 0.1. So please note this given one is x0 equal to 0. Now y0 equal to 1, and you are asked to take h equal to 0.1. So what is the next x value? x1 equal to this x0 plus h, that is x1 equal to 0 plus 0.1, that is 0.1. So you have to find y1 corresponding to x1 equal to 0.1. Then by using that value, you have to find y2 corresponding to x2, where x2 equal to x1 plus h, that is 0.1 plus 0.1, that is 0.2. So I am going to show the first one. Given dy by dx equal to x square plus y square. Okay. So now the initial value is, so first note f of x comma y. This right hand side is f of x comma y, that is equal to x square plus y square. So now it also given x0 equal to 0 and y0 equal to 1. The initial condition is y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. So x0 equal to 0 and y0 equal to 1. So now I told you, take h is equal to 0.1. Take h equal to 0.1. Means we are going to find 5 points. Okay. This is actually not required. Take h equal to 0.1. So if the question is, if you are asked to find n values, say 10 values, where the 10th value is 1, then how can you find h? Xn minus x0 divided by n. The xn is 0.5 minus 0 divided by 10. Please note, total you have n plus 1 values. Already 1 value is given. The remaining points are n points, where the nth point is xn. So xn minus x0 divided by n, that is 0.5 minus 0 divided by 5. Here we are going to find 5 more points. The 6th point is this one, that is already given, and we are going to find 5 more points. Okay. So normally in exam point of view, they will give the value of h is equal to 0.1. So these 2 terms are not required. But in real life, if you are asked to find y corresponding to x equal to say 10, then if you are planning to take 1000 more points, then n equal to 1000, then what is h? H is equal to xn minus x0 divided by 1000, where xn is 10, 10 minus 0 divided by 1000. So like that way you have to take h value. So here we are taking h equal to 0.1. So these 2 terms are not required. Okay. So now what is x1? X1 is 0.1. So now find y1 corresponding to x1 equal to 0.1. So at x1 equal to 0.1, how we got this value? x0 plus h. So 0 plus 0.1, that is 0.1. Now what is y1? y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. That is equal to y0 is 1, that is given here, plus h is 0.1. H is 0.1. So plus 0.1 into, now f of x0 comma y0. So f of x0 is 0 comma y0 is 1. So f of 0 comma 1 means we have to substitute these 2 values into this equation. Replace x with 0 and y with 1. So what is f of 0 comma 1? F of 0 comma 1 is 0 square plus 1 square, that is 1. So 1 plus 0.1 into 0 square plus 1 square. So equal to what? 1 plus 0.1 into 1, that is 1.1. Is it correct? Yes, okay. So now find the remaining values. Okay, so the next one is x2. x2 equal to x1 plus h. x1 is 0.1. So x2 equal to 0.1 plus h. That is again 0.1. So 0.1 plus 0.1, 0.2. So x2 equal to 0.2. Now at x2 equal to 0.2, y2 equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. That is equal to y1 is 1.1 plus h is 0.1 into f of x1 comma y1. x1 is 0.1, x1 is 0.1, and y1 is 1.1. So that is equal to again 1.1 plus 0.1 into what is f? F is x square plus y square. So we can write 0.1 square plus 1.1 square. So 0.1 square is 0.01, 1.1 square is 1.21. So this value will become 1.22 into 0.1. It will become 0.122 plus 1.1. So I think this is 1.222. So this is 1.222. Is it correct, all of you? Okay. So by using this x2, we have to find x2 comma y2. We have to find y3 corresponding to x3 equal to 0.3. y3 is 0.3, x2 equal to 0.2 plus h will give x3. So x3 is equal to 0.3. So y3 is equal to y2 plus h into f of x2 comma y2. y2 is 1.22, x2 is 0.2. So we have 1.222 plus 0.1, that is h into f of 0.2 comma 1.222. So that is equal to 1.222 plus 0.1 into x2 square, that is 0.2 square plus y2 square, 1.222 square. So the final answer will have more than 4 significant digits. So we are here I am using 4 significant digits. So this is equal to 1.3753. Is it okay? So now by using this x3 comma y3, these two values, we have to find y4 corresponding to x4 equal to 0.4. So here x4 equal to 0.3 plus 0.1, that is x3 plus h, we have 0.4. So y4 is equal to y3 plus h into f of x3 comma y3, that is equal to 1.3753, that is y3, plus 0.1 into f of x3 comma y3, that is 0.3 comma 1.3753, that is equal to 1.3753 plus 0.1 into 0.3 square plus 1.3753 square. So for me the answer is 1.5734. Okay. Okay. So now the last one, we are actually asked to find y of 0.5. So we are going to find that value. So x5 equal to x4 plus h, that is 0.5. So y5 is equal to y4 plus h into f of x4 comma y4, that is equal to y4, that is 1.5734 plus 0.1 into f of 0.4 comma 1.5734, that is equal to 1.5734 plus 0.1 into 0.4 square plus 1.5734 square, that is equal to 1.8370. Is it okay? Okay, so please note, I can't say this one is an accurate one because here the value of h is taken as 0.1. So this one will not give an accurate answer. Please note that. But exam point of view, we can take a smaller value. Maximum we can take 0.1, and you have to take 0.1 in exam point of view if it is not given. Okay, means the maximum n value that you can take is 5. Okay, so please note, if you are taking h equal to 0.001, you can see a better value. So using Excel sheet, try to find the y of 0.5 by taking h equal to 0.001. Please note, please do that. Okay, so please note here, say this is, this one is the function y, this is x, this value is given, say this is given, this is x0 comma y0, this is x0 comma y0. Okay, now if you are drawing a slope through this point, means if you are drawing a tangent through this point, this tangent, the slope of this tangent through this point is nothing but f of x0 comma y0, that is this one. This is nothing but the slope of this curve. So if you are drawing a tangent through this point, the slope of that tangent is nothing but f of x0 comma y0. So if you are finding value of y corresponding to x1, say if you are taking this one is x1, then you can see that Euler's method will give this value. Am I correct? Is it okay? So the better thing is, if you are able to find, so already we have x1, if you are able to find the slope at x1, what is slope at x1? This is slope at x1, right? This is slope at x1. So you can say that corresponding to x0, this is slope, this is f0 means f of x0 comma y0. If you are able to find f1 is f of x1 comma y1, then we can correct the value of y1 by using the average of these two slopes. Take the average of these two slopes, and by using the average of these two slopes, we can correct the value of y1. But please note, in order to find f1, we know we need y1. So first you have to apply Euler's method. Without applying Euler's method, you can't find y1, and without y1 we can't find f1. Once we have y1, then we can find f1. Then by using that f1, we can find the average of f0 and f1. Then by using that average of f0 and f1, we can modify the value of y1. So now we are going to discuss about the modified Euler's method, where we are going to use this concept. Okay, means otherwise what will happen? We have this much inaccuracy. We are going to reduce this inaccuracy by using this modification. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the modified Euler's method. Modified Euler's method. Okay, so I told you, in modified Euler's method, first step is nothing but Euler's method. First, by applying Euler's method, we have to find y1. Okay, so Euler's method is y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. So this one is the equation, means Euler's method. So by applying Euler's method, we have y1. Once I have y1, then I am going to replace this y1 as y1 of 0, means the 0th value of y1. Get me? First, by using Euler's method, find y1, that is simply this one. Once we have y1, then modify it as y1 of 0. Why it is 0? Because this y1 is not modified yet. Okay, once we modified y1, we can write it as y1 in bracket 1, y1 1 after the first modification. So here the y1 value is not modified, that is why it is 0. So please note, after Euler's method we have y1, then take that y1 as y1 of 0. Okay, so take this y1 as y1 of 0. Take this y1 as y1 of 0. Now we are going to write the modified Euler's method. So by using this y1 of 0, then we can write this equation as y1 of 0 equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. This the same thing. Both are same. For explanatory purpose only, I told you here we can replace it as 0. That is written here. y1 of 0 equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. That is equation number 2. Now we can modify y1 using Euler's modified equation, where the Euler's modified equation is y1 of, so y it is 1, we are going to modify y1 for the first time. So y1 in bracket y1 equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 0. Please remember this figure. This is a function. This is one slope, that is f0. f0 means this term. Then this is x1. So here this one is a slope, that is f1, and we are going to take the average of these two. So f0 plus f1 divided by 2. That divided by 2 is this one. So please note, first apply Euler's method. It will give a y1 value. Take it as y1 of 0. Now by using that y1 of 0, find f of x1 comma y1 of 0. Already you have f of x0 comma y0. Then take its average into h. So we have h by 2 into this one. Plus y0 will give the modified value of y1. So that is y1 of 1. Now if this y1 of 1 is not equal to y1 of 0, then you have to find y1 of 2. y1 of 2 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 1. Means by using this value you have to modify the y1 value again. So this is the second modification. So y1 of 2 equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 1. If these two values are not set, then again we have to modify, etc, etc. y1 of n plus 1 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of n. Okay, so if n plus 1th value of y1 if it is equal to nth value of y1, we can stop here. Then you can take this one as y1, the final value of y1. Why it is y1, final value of y1? By using this final value of y1, you have to find the value of y at x2, that is y2 you have to find. So again we have to apply Euler's method. So y2 is equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. Then take it as y2 of 0. Then you have to repeat this process. Okay. So stop finding y1 if y1 of n plus 1 is equal to y1. Then you have to find y2 by repeating step number 2 to step number 3. Okay. So I think through problem you can understand this modified Euler's method. So I am not asking whether you understood or not. I am not asking that. So note down the question. Using modified Euler's method, find y of 2.2 given dy by dx is equal to xy square. You are asked to find y of 2.2 given dy by dx equal to xy square, where y of 2 equal to 1. Initial condition is corresponding to x0 equal to 2, we have y0 equal to 1. So please note down this question. So is it noted? So take h equal to 0.1. Please note, take h equal to 0.1. Okay. So now, given dy by dx equal to xy square. So what is f of x comma y? What is f of x comma y? Yes, right hand side. Right hand side is xy. Means in some situation the question may be dy by dx minus y equal to x square. At that point you have to shift all terms except dy by dx to right hand side. Okay. So after that what is available in right hand side? That is f of x comma y. Okay. So here xy square is f of x comma y. So f of x comma y is equal to xy square. Now also given x0 equal to 2 and y0 equal to 1. Initial condition is given. So we are asked to take h equal to 0.1. So take h equal to 0.1. Okay. So now what is x1? x1 is equal to x0 plus h, that is 2 plus 0.1. We have 2.1. x1 is equal to 2.1. Now we have to find y1. So first what we have to apply? We have to apply Euler's method. So by applying Euler's method, find y1. At x1 equal to 2.1, y1 is equal to y0 plus h into f of x0 comma y0. This is Euler's method. Here itself I am writing y1 of 0. Okay. So equal to, what is y0? y0 is 1 plus 0.1 into f of x0 comma y0, means f of 2 comma 1. So that is equal to 1 plus 0.1 into 2, that is x, into y square, that is 1 square. So we have 1.2. 1 plus 0.1 into 2, that is 1.2. So that is taken as y1 of 0. So now we are going to apply the modified Euler's method. Means by using this we are going to find y1 of 1. So what is y1 of 1? y1 of 1 is equal to y0. Here there is no need to write anything. So this is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 0. This is already available. This is 1. H is 0.1. 0.1 divided by 2 into. Already we have this value. What is this value? 2 into 1 square. That is 2. Right? This is f of x0 comma y0. So already we have these values. This is 2. So there is no need to write it again. Plus, what is this one? F of x1 is 2.1 comma y1 of 0 is 1.2. So 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into, I told you there is no need to write this one. You can directly write it as 2 plus, now this one is xy square, that is 2.1 into 1.2 square. So this is equal to 1.2512. Is it correct? Now by using this y1 of 1, that is 1.2512, and x1 equal to 2.1, find y1 of 2. Now find y1 of 2, that is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus, here it is f of x1 comma y1 of 1. Means this value you have to change. Instead of 1.2, now you have to use 1.2512. For me, y1 of 2 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 1, that is equal to 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2 plus, this is 2 plus 2.1 into 1.2512 square. So we have to round it, and this value, this one is a rounded value. The final answer for me is 1.2644. So please note, this y1 of 2 and y1 of 1 are not equal. So we have to continue. Means we have to find y1 of 3 by using this y1 of 2. So find it and give me the answer. So y1 of 3 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 2, that is equal to 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into, this is 2 plus 2.1 into 1.2644 square, that is equal to 1.2679. So you can see that y1 of 3 is not equal to y1 of 2. So we have to continue. So now find y1 of 4. So y1 of 4 is equal to 1.2688. So here for me, y1 of 4 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 3, that is equal to 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2 plus 2.1 into 1.2679 square. So that is equal to 1.2688. Very good. So again it is not equal, so we have to continue. So we have to find y1 of 5. So this is y1 of 4. So using this we have to find y1 of 5. So okay. So y1 of 5 for you 1.2690. So it is becoming very close, right? So I think it is converging. So y1 of 5 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 4. So that is equal to 1.2690. Okay. So I think we need 1 or 2 iteration, I think. So find y1 of 6. So y1 of 6 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 5. So for you 1.2691, for me also 1.2691. So very close, but that is not equal. So we have to continue. So what about y1 of 7? y1 of 7 is equal to y0 plus h by 2 into f of x0 comma y0 plus f of x1 comma y1 of 6, that is equal to 1.2691. So here it is converged, right? These two values are equal. So y1 of 7 and y1 of 6 are equal, so we can write y1 is equal to 1.2691. Okay, so y1 is equal to 1.2691 corresponding to x1 equal to 2.1. So now by using this value you have to find y2 corresponding to x2. What is x2? x2 equal to 2.1 plus h, that is 2.2. So first apply Euler's method. So it will give y2 of 0. Then by applying modified Euler's method you have to modify the value of y2. So in order to find y2, first apply Euler's method. So what is Euler's method? y2 of 0 equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1, because x1 comma y1 is available. So y2 equal to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. So that is equal to 1.2691 plus 0.1 into 2.1, that is x, into 1.2691 square. So the answer is 1.6073. This one is a rounded value. So y2 is equal to 1.6073. This is taken as y2 of 0. Now by applying modified Euler's method, we have to modify this value. So what is y2 of 1? y2 of 1 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 0, that is equal to 1.2691 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square, that is already available here, plus 2.2 into 1.6073 square. So this is equal to 1.7224. So this one is after first modification, and these two values are not same. Means we have to continue our modification. So we have to find y2 of 2. y2 of 2 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 1, that is equal to 1.2691, that is y1, plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square plus 2.2 into 1.7224 square. So the answer is 1.7646. So you can see that y2 of 2 and y2 of 1 are not equal, so we have to continue it. So what is y2 of 3? y2 of 3 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 2. So that is equal to 1.2691 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square plus 2.2 into 1.7646 square. So the answer is 1.7807. So we can see that these two are not same, so we have to continue it. So y2 of 4 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 3. So that is equal to 1.2691, that is y1, plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square, that is f of x1 comma y1, plus 2.2 into 1.7807 square, that is this one. So the answer is 1.7870. So we can see that these two are not equal. y1 of 4 and y2 of 4 and y2 of 3 are not equal, so we have to continue. This is y2 of 4. So y2 of 5 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 4. So that is equal to 1.2691 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square plus 2.2 into 1.7870 square. So that is equal to, the final answer is equal to 1.7895. So we can see that these two are again not equal. So we have to continue. So y2 of 6 is equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 5, that is equal to 1.2691, that is y1, plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square plus 2.2 into 1.7895 square. So the answer is 1.7905. So again these two are not equal. The current last value and the previous value are not equal. So we have to continue it. So y2 of 7 equal to y1 plus h by 2 into f of x1 comma y1 plus f of x2 comma y2 of 6, that is equal to 1.2691 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into 2.1 into 1.2691 square plus 2.2 into 1.7905 square. So the answer is 1.7909. So this is not equal. So we have to continue it. So here I am quickly showing the remaining values. This is y2 of 8, that is calculated by using y2 of 7, that is 1.7909, that is equal to 1.7910. Then y2 of 9 is equal to 1.711. So you can see that these are not equal. So we have to continue. So y2 of 10 is equal to 1.2691 plus etc etc. So we have 1.7911. So you can see that y2 of 10 and y2 of 9 are equal. Means this is the final value. So y of 2.2 is equal to 1.7911. 1.7911 is the value of y corresponding to x equal to 2.